Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about, here is a 5-step guide which I'm going to tell you, which will help you to speak English fluently and confidently with anyone and anywhere. Yes, trust me on this. It's just 5 steps which is going to do wonders for you. Well guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your communications coach and soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. Well, my today's topic is quite interesting. Here I'm going to discuss about 5 steps which will help you to speak to people or strangers or anyone and anywhere. Trust me on this. So let's get started. Now, whenever we meet somebody and we want to speak to them, we get little nervous, right? So why we get nervous? Because we are not prepared for that situation, right? We're not prepared. We don't know what we are going to encounter, how things will be, who will be there, and whom you are going to interact with. You don't know. You're not clear about anything, right? So that is why you get nervous. Okay, so the first thing what you have to do is you have to set your intentions. You have to set your intentions right. Now, what does that mean? What does an intention means? Now, we all know when we are going to college or we are going to office or we are going for a party or any event or anything, wherever we are going, we know where we are going and what that environment will be and what sort of people will be there. We know everything beforehand, right? So we have to decide what will be our intention of going there. If we are going for a party, our intention will be we will enjoy the party, we'll have fun and we'll enjoy the party, we'll enjoy the food with our friends or family or relatives or whoever is there at the party, right? So that is one intention. If we are going to office for a meeting, our intention should be like whatever our problems are, we can communicate to our manager or the client or anybody for that matter. So we have to set our intentions very clear. Like if we are going for something, what should be our intention like? Now, once we set that intention, we are very clear about what we have to speak or how we have to speak there, right? Or what we have to talk about there. So basically, we are not lost. We are not, procrastinating that, what I'm doing at the party, that is not the question there. Like what I'm doing here, right? You know what you are doing here and why you are here. So that is very important. You have to set your intentions right. Like if you're going for something, what is your intention? Why you are going there and why you are there at that place with those people, right? This is one thing. This will help you to calm yourself down and you know the purpose of your existence there, right? And you know what you have to talk there. You have an idea of what you can talk there. Okay, so that is why intention is very important. The second thing is approach. Okay, now by approach, what I mean is we all say first impression is the last impression, right? So whenever you look at somebody and you get a positive vibe, you look at somebody and you see that somebody is, is very warm and, have a smiling face and looking at you and, smiling at you, you feel very warm about it. You feel very happy about it and you want to talk to that person, right? So it's not about, the opening sentence should be something which, people should get attracted. Okay, we all hear this that, your opening sentence should be such that people get attracted to you and they listen to you. No, the first impression is when people look at you. You look around and you find somebody smiling at you and, with warmth, you feel like talking to that person, right? So the first thing is approach. Your body language should be such that, people should think that you are approachable. You you can go and talk to that person. Your body language should be such, should have a smile. When you look at people, you should have a smile, and your body language should be such that, people think that you are approachable. Then only they will come and speak to you, or you can go and speak to them. Then only they will be interested in speaking to you, right? So this approach, the body language and a smile really work like wonders before even talking. Okay, so make sure your body language and you have a smile on your face when you meet people. Okay, or when you want to have a conversation with people, you should take care of these things. Okay, the third one is openers. Now, you are at a party and you are smiling and looking at people, and you approach somebody and you go there, and then it's time for you to talk. Right? So what is that one thing you want to say so that people should start talking to you? Right? We all think a lot about it before speaking. We all start, practicing to ourselves that, what should I say? What should I say so that, the person starts speaking to me or get interested in me? No, don't worry about that. It's very simple, guys. You just have to say, hi, how are you? With a smile on your face and with full of energy and warmth. If you are energetic and if you are smiling and if you are approaching somebody with a smile and warmth and energy, of course that person will also respond to you in the same way. So you just have to say, hi, how are you? How are you doing today? Okay, so it's just the hi, how are you is something with a smile, is something which people will love to hear, and then they will reply you back, of course. Okay, so that is the only thing you have to say. That is the only opener you can use. And then of course you can have conversations later on. You can use a lot of other statements as well. That is up to you. But it's just that hi, how are you also does the magic. But the way you're speaking, the way you're saying that also matters. So putting up a good smile and an approachable attitude with a lot of warmth and energy does the magic. Now the fourth one. Now you went to the party, you have approached people and you have started speaking to the person about hi, how are you, the common things, the openers. You have started speaking. Now you have to make the conversation going, right? You have to get that spark in the conversation so that the other person doesn't lose interest in you, right? So what is that you can just, talk about that will help the other person also to get interested in you or interested in talking to you. The best thing is you can practice is looking for a common ground. What that means, now we as people, we have a lot of things, we have a lot of interests. We love certain sports, we love certain cuisine, we love certain hobbies, we love certain things to do on a daily basis and a lot of other things, right? So somebody likes basketball, so just try to find that common ground which the other person will also be interested in. Okay, so if you can talk about food, right? Or a cuisine, like what cuisine do you like? If the other person says continental, you say, oh, that is my favorite too, right? And then you can go into the depth, right? Specifically what in continental you like, what is that which attracts you, and what is that thing which makes continental your favorite. So you can just get into that in depth into that conversation. Try to understand what your common grounds are. If somebody likes basketball or somebody likes cricket, so just try to understand what the other person is interested in, what the other person likes, and then just try to come up with a common ground so that you can talk into detail in that, and that will keep your conversation going on. That will spark up your conversation, guys. You don't have to think anything else. The other person will also speak about it. You can also speak about it at length, right? Because you both are interested in that thing. Or you can talk about any event you both are interested in, right? Any seminar or any event which happens annually anywhere, right? Food festival or anything of that sort. So just try to come up or find out the common ground which can connect you both, and it will spark that conversation. And then the last part is the exit. Now, you have spoken to that person, everything is well and good, you all have enjoyed your company. Now it's time to say goodbye. Now, how do you say goodbye? Whether it is a stranger or a known person, you have to say goodbye, right? And that is one thing which, you can't abruptly end the conversation. You can't say, oh, it's time, I have to go, I have to leave, right? So it's a little rude. And in formal settings, it's quite rude to say this. So I think the best method or the best way you can, just make sure that the person also understands that now it's time. What you can say is, when you're talking about present, you can always start speaking about the future. Oh, what are your plans for the next weekend or the coming weekend? Right? Immediately that person will understand, oh, now the person is talking about my future plans, and probably we are going to end the conversation now. Right? So you'll get an idea. So you can say, he'll say about, so next weekend I have plans to go out to a hill station. So you can just say, oh wow, that's very interesting. I also like holidays. Good luck, all the best for your holidays. It's as simple as that, guys. So this is something which is not rude at all. It will not abruptly end your conversation. It's like, you're talking about future and then you're giving wishes for future, that okay, if you're whatever you're doing or whatever you're going to do, good luck for that, or have a great time, enjoy your vacation, right? So these things you can do, come up with, and you can end the conversation. Trust me, guys, if you take care of these 5 things, you will be able to have that conversation with ease and confidence and with fluency as well, and fluently as well. Okay, so please take care of these 5 steps, of these 5 things. These are really going to help you to take the conversation ahead. It will not make your conversation boring. This is the way you can start creating excitement in the other person also, so that the other person also starts having a good conversation with you. These are the conversation tricks, guys. Please make sure you take care of these things, and definitely you are going to be a good communicator. See you. Bye-bye.